We are live on this Friday, June 9th. Wow. Hope everybody can join me today. I'm looking forward to a big show. Got a lot of things to talk about. Are you kidding me? NBA game 4 tonight. NHL game 3 was last night with a Florida Panthers overtime victory. I think it was Kachuk. Kachuk put it in the back of the net. I'm not a big hockey guy, but I certainly was watching that game last night. And listen, they scored with under 3 minutes left to put it into overtime. And then I think Kachuk came up with the big goal. No, I think Kachuk came up with the goal that tied the game in the third period. And then somebody else scored the game winner. I think that's how it played out. But it was fun to watch. But NBA Finals game 4 tonight. Excited about that. Yeah, bring me that Gatorade, son. Excited about that. Thank you. Big play going tonight. NBA best bet goes tonight on NBA Finals Game 4. Also, Major League Baseball underdog game of the year goes tonight. Right here at the greatest handicapping website ever. Pick Dogs, baby. Pickdogs.com. And I got some free selections coming up for you guys as well. So looking forward to a good show. I hope everybody can join us. And I hope we can have a fun time here over the next 20, 30, 45 minutes, whatever. However long we stay on here, however much interest we give in the show is generally how long we stay on and stay broadcasting. As you listen, it's right in the middle, or not in the middle, but the first third of the baseball season. It's fun to watch these teams start shaking out. Having said that, just because a team hasn't played well so far, don't count them out in a Major League Baseball. Just don't count them out. Because any team can start out sluggish. They could be well under 500 right now and still win the World Series. It could certainly happen. What's up, Chop? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Let me put one thing up here real quick. Let's see. Let me type this in real quick, guys. Yes. Put that in there so I can put that on the screen real quick. There we go. Major League Baseball underdog game of the year goes tonight. NBA best bet also goes tonight. Game 4, Chop. What do you think about tonight's game, bud? I'm excited about it. I think you got Miami in a must-win situation. Make no mistake about it. They have to win the game tonight or the series is over. I think we would all agree upon that, on that, I should say. Having said that, I guess they could lose and then go to Denver and win and then force it back. What's up, Crow? Heat plus the points and the under. Okay, Chop. Good luck, man. Steven, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you, buddy. I'm excited about tonight's game and the prospects of the NBA Finals moving forward and the NHL. Even though I'm not betting the NHL right now, I like to watch the NBA Finals. I'm worried about Miami tonight because they must shoot 48% from – yeah, listen, they need to shoot the ball better. Period. Miami, without Tyler Hero, their role players have to play good. They have to have big production from guys like Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, Max Strus, Kevin Love, if he can chip in early. They need production from these guys, period. Jimmy Butler looks a little tired to me. From my point of view, with my two eyeballs, he looks a little tired to me. Having said that, he's still Jimmy Butler. So he could have a huge game tonight. So we just have to wait and see. But, yeah, they need some production from those role players. That's who they are right now. They got Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, and they got a lot of undrafted guys. They need a big night from Duncan Robinson. He needs to shoot the basketball well. However, we have seen that response had me worried. Play of the year must be over in Nuggets. I'm not saying what the play of the year is. No. Now keep in mind, this is just an NBA best bet. This is not a play of the year. The Major League Baseball underdog game of the year is in Major League Baseball, not in the NBA. NBA is a best bet, which is solid. Killing it in NBA right now, 10-3. So I hope you guys jump on it. We have, Crow. That's right. Butler is injured. Bam, Martin, Vincent, Neat. Yeah, of course. Denver's offense is getting good looks. You ain't missed much yet, Solomon. We just chit-chatting a little bit, buddy. Denver's offense is getting good looks. That pick and roll is creating mismatches down low for guys like Aaron Gordon. The way they're moving the basketball and the way they're creating these mismatches, Denver is, they're playing Nuggets basketball. So it's up to Eric Spoelstra to find a way to make Miami competitive. Let's be honest, they were not competitive in Game 3. I lean Miami. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, we'll see. They have to shoot the ball well. Yeah, that's right, Chop. You need some role players. You got to have at least 15. Yeah, that's right. You really do. Scott Foster, yeah. I don't get. You think Jimmy's hurt? Yeah, he's banged up, but everybody's banged up at this time of the playoffs, right? Everybody's banged up. And having said that, he just looks tired. Points, rebounds, and assists for Gordon and Porter. Okay. All right, fair enough, Chop. I'll tell you what I gave out on my. Let me take a look here what I gave out. I did give Porter points, rebounds, and assists. I gave Jamal Murray points, rebounds, assists. Jokic points, rebounds, and assists. They're not even slowing them down. Jimmy Butler is a freebie tonight, over half a point. And then I added Caleb Martin over 9.5 points, as he has to play well. Joker and Murray won't get too tripped. Yeah, we'll see. That was crazy. They could be slowed down a little bit, Chop. They could be. But based on what? Based on what? Why would we say they you said could be, but I guess my question would be based on what? What have you seen that would make you think that they're going to be slowed down? Yeah, I like Martin over 9.5 points, Chop. I really do. He's got to shoot the ball well. He's got to shoot it. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Steven. They're getting great looks, dude. So I said it on Wednesday's video before the game Wednesday night that Miami, believe it or not, Miami cannot win a low-scoring game in this series. They can't do it. I said that on Wednesday's video. You guys remember? They have to play up tempo. They cannot beat the Denver Nuggets in a half-court game. It's not possible. Could they still win like that? Maybe. But if they play 20 games at a slow pace, half-court offense, they may win 2. And that's just the truth. The Heat have to play up-tempo and play fast to have a chance. Will Spoelstra make those adjustments? We'll see. I think he's the best coach in the league. We'll see. They got to shoot it well, Steven. That's right. Just getting in who is the major league upset of the day. I don't know underground hip hop. Underground hip hop. I like some good underground hip hop. Major League Baseball Underdog Game of the Year is a premium play. It's over at pickdogs.com, and the NBA Best Bet also goes tonight. I did give away some player props, if you will, from Underdog Fantasy Hip Hop. If you're still in here, I took Michael Porter higher than 17.5 points, rebounds, and assists, and Caleb Martin higher than 9.5 points. I also like Jokic and Murray higher than their points, rebounds, and assists. I just don't. I haven't seen an answer for it. So here's the thing about Jokic. If he's not getting 20 rebounds, he's getting 40 points. We've seen that in this series already. Game 2, he had 40 points. Game 3, he had 20-plus rebounds. Game 1, he didn't do much. Okay, but which one would you rather – which one you think is more likely to happen? Game 1 or game 2 and 3? I would say games 2 and 3. I just think he's going to get it. I just think he's going to get what he likes. Yeah, Nuggets, they're going to win the low-scoring games. Only thing that worries me tonight is Coach Malone said we aren't down there to win one game. Yeah, listen, they shouldn't be down there to win one game. They should be down there to win both games. That is high, Chop. It is high, but it's warranted, right? You look at the guy, he scored 40 points in game 2 and then needed him to step up and score. Then in game 3, he had a 30, 20, and 10 game. I mean, I can do the math on that real quick. I mean, 60 right there. And then in game 2, he had the 40 points. So, yeah, while it is high, this is the first time they've moved it. And they finally moved it. And I'm just going to go with it up. I mean, am I that concerned between 51.5 and 53.5? I'm just, maybe it lands in the middle. I mean, it very well could, but I'm not that concerned with it. I'm staying away. Okay, fair enough. Yo, DB, what's up, baby? Good to see you, Daryl. Good luck to you tonight, man. And you too, hip hop. You staying away, man? Hey, that's fine. Bet the bases today. Bet the bases. There's some. I found one matchup in the bases I like tonight, and believe it or not, it's an underdog. And I'll be the first one to tell you that I play. I look for situations where the favorites are at value. Does that make sense? It's like I've said to you guys before, during the Major League Baseball regular season, NBA regular season, college basketball regular season, these daily sports, you can find value with certain games. And when I'm looking for those value, usually I'm looking for a pitcher that I feel like can be dominant. I'm looking for an offense that is hot. I don't care what the record is overall. I'm looking for an offense that is hot. I don't play against pitchers who I believe can just absolutely shut somebody down. So, for example, what's the guy's name? Oh, I don't know why I always freak out on these names, but what's the guy's name that's pitching for Seattle tonight? The guy used to pitch for the Reds. Man, if you wouldn't ask me, I could have told you. Luis Castillo. You're not going to see me playing against him. I'm not playing against Luis Castillo. I'm just not. I wouldn't care if he gave up 5 runs in 2 innings the next 3 games. Castillo, Chop. I wouldn't play against him because he has nasty, nasty stuff. And when that stuff is on, he can absolutely shut down any offense in Major League Baseball. So with that being said, I steer clear of guys like that. No matter people say, hey, there's value on this line. Fine. I mean, I respect your opinion, and I'm not talking about tonight's game. I'm just talking about in general. I respect your opinion, but I want no piece of it. Same thing with Shohei Ohtani. He's given up a lot of home runs as of late, but I'm not playing against, why is this hat crooked? I'm not playing against Shohei Ohtani. I'm just not. There are better opportunities. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is during the regular season, you can find something of value, where even on a favorite. Whereas in the postseason, let's say the only game tonight you had to pick from was the Angels and Mariners, right? And you have Ohtani going against Castillo. Well, where's the value? I mean, that's tough, man. The Major League Baseball postseason is tough. NBA postseason is tough. These lines are fairly sharp. It's just the way it is. So I hope that makes sense to everybody. Yankees, Red Sox over 8. Okay, fair enough, hip hop. Who you like in the first half? I can't really say anything about the game, Chop. I really can't, but you guys are free to talk about it amongst yourselves. Since I have a premium play in the NBA game, I can't really talk about it much. I'll talk about it in general, and I will certainly give you some player props. But as far as picking a side or a total, even for the first half, I don't think that would be fair to the clients who pay. If that makes sense, man. The Joker was mad about game 2, so I knew game 3 was going to let Beast out. Now do we see Jamal or Bam let that? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That's right, Castillo. Giving you a gem here, meaning if you pick the winner tonight, the spread won't matter. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, I like what you're saying, Stephen. So there's the dilemma, right? Forget about the spread of 3.5. Who's going to win the game? And I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. Same thing in game 3. Forget about the Nuggets at 2.5. It moved to 3.5 around game time. But the question was, who was going to win the game? And when they won the game, they covered the spread, right? Same thing in game 1. Same thing in game 2. What's up, Jose? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping in here. Hey, I hope all of you guys are watching the first 5 videos each and every day, the Underdog Fantasy videos each and every day. I would love to hear from you guys down in the comments. Give me your plays, man, because I like to see what you guys are thinking. Hey, C. Mueller, what's up, baby? What's crack-a-lacking? I can't call it, man. I'm in here. I'm sweating a little bit because I got these bright lights. I mean, I'm a star, dude. I'm on a YouTube channel, and I got these bright lights shining on me. I would show it to you. Well, y'all can see this light. Y'all see this light? See that light, man, shining on me, bro? About to burn me up in here. I'm already a little bit fat, you know. Got these big jaws, so I'm a little bit warm in here today. So anyway, looking forward to it. Looking forward to tonight. Looking forward to what I believe could possibly be an exciting NHL finals now, right? I mean, because you saw Florida come back late last night and then win in overtime. Pirates Mets over 9. Okay. Rich Hill, who's pitching for the Mets? I looked at that game earlier. I think it's what's the guy's name that starts with the M? Last name starts with an M. Let me find it. McGill. Yeah, McGill. Over 9. I think that line has moved to 9.5 in some places. Yeah. Vegas controlled that game and gave it up in the last 2 minutes. Oh, come on now. Come on now, Crow. We're not going to be a conspiracy theorist about sports. Now, come on, bro. Vegas doesn't control that stuff, man. So hockey is strange, man. A team can dominate the whole game and not score, right? And then one team gets a good bounce off a stick and they're in the back of the net. It's crazy to me. I mean, hockey is crazy like that. I guess that's probably why I haven't. Let me move this down some. I guess that's probably why I haven't bet it as much. Oh, Vegas Knights. My bad, Crow. I'm an idiot. Hey, look at me. Idiot right across my forehead. Vegas controlled the whole game. Just basically what I was just saying. I'm an idiot, man. I thought you meant the guys out in the desert. Oh, man. What a dummy. Yeah, Vegas controlled the whole game. Exactly what I was saying. And then Florida comes in and steals it, man. So that's what I'm saying. Hockey is wild, dude. Hockey is crazy. That puck has to get in that net somehow. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Crow. Yeah. Hey, listen, we're doing well with the picks right now. Hey, listen, when it's going good, it's going good, right? What's up, Syntech? Talk me into Major League Baseball. What you looking for today? Vegas Knights all day next game. I've seen the heart of a champion. Marcus goal scorer till he cools off. Okay. Boston or the Yankees, Syntech? Okay, C. Mula. That's fair, man. That's fair. You like Vegas in game 4? You know, they should be motivated because like Kroll said, they controlled that game. They did. You got a 3-teamer, okay? Heat money line. What else you got? Over in that game. What else you got? Boston or the Yankees? Ooh. Might read my Arizona question. Did you post a question, Jose? I'm sorry, bro. There's no teams can get cold. Profitable Mike. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Send it to me again. I'm sorry about that, Jose. You need a last lock for that 3-teamer. Okay. How about this? How about the first 5 winner I gave today? How about the Minnesota Twins game to go under in the first 5 innings? How about that one, Syntech? You had to pick. I do not know, Daryl. I couldn't tell you. I honestly couldn't tell you, DB. I honestly don't know, man. I don't follow it as closely as I probably should. You know what I watched this time of year, and it just ended more than I watch college baseball? Is I watch the girls softball. I actually find that to be more entertaining because you can actually get to know the ladies on each team and whatever. But it's just, I like to watch that. I like to watch the Little League World Series when it starts up. And by the way, guys, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this or not, but my son is 12 this year. He's playing on a 12U travel ball team, and we're headed to Cooperstown, New York in the middle of July to play up in Cooperstown. And, of course, I'm going to take him to the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame and might go live up there for a couple shows, man. I think that'll be a blast. So I'm really looking forward to that. Under on the first 5 in the Twins game, Syntech. I like that, man. I like under 4.5 in that one. I gave that out as a free play on the first 5 video today. Yeah, thank you, man. I'm looking forward to going up there and having some fun. All right, let's see what Chop said. He like Pirates Mets over, Rangers money line. Or you meant Rays money line or Rangers? Which one do you mean, Chop? So they're playing each other, aren't they? So you like Rays, okay. Yeah, no, dude. The air quality is bad in New York right now. But those guys are still playing up there. So the way it works up there is they bring in a certain amount of teams for 6 nights, 6 days, whatever it is. And you're guaranteed 5 games, I think. But anyway, it's just a huge experience. Costs a lot of money, too, let me tell you. But they play. You're playing 6 innings no matter what. There's no time limit. I mean, they say even if it rains, you're going to play that day at some point. You may play games at 3 a.m. Literally. I mean, they're not joking. You may play games at 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. They're getting all the games in, and there's no time limit. So pretty cool. Yeah, which one you got, Chop? I think you changed it to Rays, right? You like the Rays or the Rangers? So I looked at that game hard because I'm a how you pronounce it? Glasnow? Tyler Glasnow or Glasgow, whichever one it is. I like him. I played him in game 2. For those of you who are on the premium package, you guys know I played him up in Boston. Pitched well. Didn't look as sharp as he did in game 1 at home, even though he gave up some runs to the Dodgers in that game. His off-speed stuff was nasty in that game. Here's another kind of a rule I have. I'm not playing against the Rangers. I'm not playing against the Rays. I'm just not doing it. Those 2 offenses are scary good. You'll find it hard-pressed for me to play against the Braves very much. But I think I have played against them in the first 5 with the Diamondbacks. But you'll find it rare that I'll play against teams like Rays, Rangers. I just feel like there's so many more chances to make money out there than having to play against good hitting teams like that. And I hope that makes sense. And people may say, well, Mike, you're banging your head against the wall. You can't be hard-headed. And I get that point of view. I really do. But having said that, I think there's better opportunities out there than playing against a team that could score 8 runs in any inning. That makes sense? So anyway, and I'm not hating on anybody that plays in that game because, listen, I like Glasnow a lot. Reds or Cards? Lots of people on Reds money line because of the value, but can you see St. Louis run line has an advantage? Maybe, Adam. I mean, make a case for them. I mean, what is your case for the Cardinals on the run line? With I think they have Montgomery on the mound tonight. Somebody's here, Sylv. I think they have Montgomery on the mound tonight, going up against Ben Lively, I think. So make a case for it. Why would you like the Cardinals on the run line? Why would you like the Reds? Tell me what you guys are thinking. Let's see. There was another game I was going to go over for you guys. There was a couple of games that almost made my card tonight that I was going to talk to you guys about. Merrill Kelly and the Diamondbacks, I was considering playing them on the run line in Detroit tonight. Okay? So I was considering playing the Diamondbacks run line. Let me take a look at the line real quick, and I will tell you if I would have considered it straight up. Because, again, I rarely like to go over minus 150. So let me take a look for it on the game. It's at minus 144. So, yeah, I mean, if I was to play that, I would just play the minus 144 with the Diamondbacks. I like the Diamondbacks in that situation. Yeah, I like the Diamondbacks in that situation, Syntech. I'm okay with that. Okay, put the first 5 on the other one. That's fair. But I like the Diamondbacks in that situation versus Lorenzen. The reason I backed off, Syntech, so listen to this before you decide, but the reason I backed off is because Lorenzen has been pitching really well. I mean, he's been pitching really well. But Merrill Kelly has been really good all year, especially on the road. I even considered looking at the under in that situation, but the Arizona Diamondbacks are one of those teams that I don't like to play unders against because they're an athletic ball club. They really are. I think they're the most athletic club in the league, with the Pirates being second. Having said that, I don't like to play them in unders. So I believe the advantage is with Arizona. Now, do you believe there's enough value with the minus 144 to play it, with Lorenzen pitching really well this season? So I'll leave that up to you guys. Yeah, they have some hitters. Syntech, and again, they can steal bases. They play the game the correct way. They'll advance from first to third on a base hit to right field. They'll hit the ball to the right side with a runner at second with nobody out. They play baseball the right way, and I like the Diamondbacks. So it's hard for me to go again. I will go against them now. It's not a team I won't go against, but it's hard for me to play an under on them. So when I was looking at that game and I started seeing how well Lorenzen has performed as of late, I decided not to make that a premium play, so I didn't wager on it either. Somebody's at my door. Sorry, guys. What do you think about the Marlins then? +1. The Marlins have been hot, Sinte. What's up, Corenzo? How you doing? Good to see you. And what do you think about the Marlins +110? Marlins have been a hot team. I mean, they have been hot. I've played on them a good bit. I like the way the Marlins are playing. I like, you guys know how I feel about Luis Arias, best hitter in baseball. Let me take a look at that game real quick. Who are they playing tonight? I want to say it was at the White Sox. Yeah, it's a good pitching matchup with Yuri Perez versus Dylan Cease. Man, if the Marlins weren't playing so well, see you, dude, be good. If the Marlins weren't playing so well as of late, I would consider an under in that game. I like Dylan Cease. The problem with Cease is he can have some bad outings, but when he's on and he's got that big curveball working, he's really tough to hit. So I actually looked at that as a first 5 play on the under as well and decided not to pull the trigger because Perez is home run prone. Having said that, you're getting plus money with the Marlins. If you force me to make a pick, I would say, yeah, take the Marlins. 6-leg parlay, Brewers -1.5, Dodgers over 9.5. Let's see, Yankees money line, Pirates +1.5, Luis Rise. Oh, I like Luis Rise. You know how I feel about him. Twins under first 5. I like it. I'm okay with it, Solomon. Yeah, sure. If you like it, man, roll with it. If you like it, roll with it. Yankees over the Red Sox. What we got tonight? We got Severino versus what's the guy's name? Let me look it up. I faded him a couple weeks ago. Garrett Whitlock. And actually, Whitlock's not terrible. I know I breezed through this game earlier. What do you guys think about Heaney versus Glasnow? What's up, TJ? How you doing, bud? Where you been? Colorado. No, I don't have an opinion on that Colorado game, Jose. So Colorado's one team. Yeah, Cole versus Whitlock. That's right, Corenzo. Colorado's one team that I just don't have a good feel for. I really don't. I don't have a feel for the Colorado Rockies this season. I'll say this, and this may sound, I don't know how it sounds, but there are certain teams that I don't play for hardly ever. Like play on. And the Rockies are one of them. It would have to be some kind of incredible something I saw for me to play on the Rockies. Number one, I don't like any of their starting pitching. Number two, I believe there's just too many holes in that lineup. So I'm just not a Rockies guy. I would play against them. I would play against them in some spots for sure. And they can do good and get good wins. Yeah, So TJ, you like the Rangers money line? That's the thing. That's the thing about that game, TJ. Before you came in here, it's just it's two teams that I don't want to play against. And now, obviously, one team's going to win tonight, so people could call me an idiot. Well, Mike, one team's going to win, so you got to, So I get that, but those are just two offenses that I'd rather not play against. If that makes sense. First 5 months, that bullpen is bad, TJ. Yeah, the bullpen is bad. Let's take a look at this game. You guys want to look at the Rockies? We'll look at it. So you got Darvish versus Gomber. 11.5 total. I'm not a big fan of this San Diego lineup. Now, I do believe Soto's swing has come around. In the early part of the season, Soto was bringing that right hip towards first base, and his swing was way off. from a technical standpoint, his swing was ugly, and his average showed it. He's fixed it. He's staying in there with that right hip much more. And, having said that, I still don't like that Padres offense much. I really don't. They got the names, but I don't see the production. Adebayo for MVP. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. The Heat could win the series and Joker win the MVP with the way he's playing, man. Are you kidding me? What did he have last game? I want to say he had like 33, 12, and 10 or something like that. No, not 12, 22. 33. I'll just look it up. I can't remember his exact stat line, but it was something. It was something crazy, man. And you I guess if you're not really looking for it, if you're just kind of watching the game, I guess you don't really even hardly notice it. And then next thing you know, you look up and he's got 14,000 points and 72 rebounds. Let's see what he ended up with, guys. He ended up with 32, 21, and 10. Yeah. So 32, 21, and 10. So Jamal Murray. What's up, young Petro? How you doing? Murray has played good, young. He really has. And I like Jamal Murray. He had a triple double in that game as well. Let's look at Jamal's number in that game. And I like the way he came out aggressive. He was on a mission in that game early, and he propelled Denver to an easy win there. And Murray had 34, 10, and 10. So did have 7 turnovers, which is concerning. But when you touch the ball that many times and you're involved in every set, you're going to turn the ball over some. The MVP goes to, yeah, it usually does, Jose. But having said that, if you have a guy averaging a triple double, I could see it going to the opposing team. But yeah, you're right, it does. I'd rather play Reds money line. All right, fair enough. Been balling all playoffs. He has, young. I mean, Jamal Murray is a star, man. He's not a superstar like Jokic, but he's a star. Make no mistake about it. Jamal Murray is a star. I believe the 2 stars on the Nuggets are better than the 2 stars on the Heat, and I just think Butler's tired. Having said that, they're in a must-win situation tonight. They have to win that game, and you got the best coach in the league. So let's see what happens. Cardinals are hot dog water. Not very good, TJ says. He's not a fan of the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. What is it that you don't like about them? Invama, what's up, bud? Dodgers run line today. Okay. Let's take a look at that Dodgers game. Let's see. Where are the Dodgers? Where are you, Dodgers? Okay, they're on the road at Philly. Grove versus Suarez. Wow. Okay, I'm okay with Dodgers. Yeah, I'm okay with Dodgers run line. I mean, they got the offense going yesterday, and actually they played better. They should have scored more runs in the 6. I had the Dodgers run line yesterday at early game. They won 6-0, I think it was. And they should have scored 9 or 10, honestly. I mean, but, a lot of teams can say shoulda, coulda, woulda, but they left the bases loaded a couple times. Yeah, I'm definitely picking Arizona first 5 and money line. Okay. Cardinals are definitely too inconsistent. Yeah, I mean, they're hot and cold with those bats, young. And then you get and how about their pitching staff? Like with Flaherty, he's hot and cold. He shuts down the Rangers the other night, but, I agree with you. He hasn't won a game yet. Why is he favored? Who are we talking about, TJ? I'm sorry. He hasn't won a game yet. Why is he favored? Who are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about the Cardinals game. Gotcha. You're talking about Montgomery, probably. Lenny Saraceni. What's up, baby? How you doing, Lenny? Good to see you, man. My man Saraceni in the building. Cardinals leave a lot of runners on, too. Yeah. So the thing about baseball is this, guys. You either need some guys that can hit the ball out of the park, or you need a combination of this, really. You need some guys that can move the line. In other words, if we get a couple singles to start the inning and the second singles to left field, and we got runners at first and second with nobody out, we need some key base hits here to move the line to keep it going. So when handicapping these games, don't just look at team average. Go through and look at each individual average as well. I certainly do that, and I want to see who's hot in the last 10 games, last 3 games even. I'll look at that. You know, you get a guy like Nick Castellanos who just went on a tear there for 3 or 4 games, was just unstoppable. But you still got to have guys behind him and in front of him that'll move the line. Honestly, you're the best with correctly saying people's names. I appreciate it, Corenzo. Thank you, man. I can read, I can read okay. I know I sound like a hillbilly and that I'm pretty dumb. I sound dumb, right? But I actually got a fairly high IQ, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's in the triple digits, right? Cardinals be scared to say, okay, fair enough. Listen, TJ, about that, a lot of guys, a lot of teams that, there's no more fundamental baseball, right? I will tell you guys this, my battery is extremely low. So if something happens and the stream just cuts off, it's because my battery died. My charger's upstairs. And I don't know if my oldest son will go get it. I don't know if my oldest son will go get my charger or not. So, okay. So maybe we'll get it plugged up, guys. I forgot that I had it off the charger earlier. But anyway, yeah, I've seen a lot of teams, they want, there's no old school National League baseball, right? There's no old school National League baseball with bunting the runner over, right? Yeah, I know, dude. Oh, here it just popped up. Your Mac will sleep soon unless plugged into a power outlet. All right. Hope she hurries. So, hey, listen, we got some folks in here, and I enjoy chatting. I'm in Texas. We all sound like you. And here in Texas, a lot of people are smiling. Hey, it happens, Jose. Yeah, you know what? So when I decided to come into this industry, see, I did sports talk radio for a while, guys. That's why I can get on here and talk by myself because I'm used to it. I used to take a lot of calls and do stuff like that. Yeah, this is good. Okay, thanks. Let's see this one. Yeah, let me make sure this charges. I might have to have you turn that switch on. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. This thing's about to sleep. All right. Yep, that was good. Thank you. You played a little bit? I got you, man. Yeah, clutch, young, for sure. All right, Dodgers money line. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, LC. LC in here dropping the knowledge. Let's cook up a parlay. All right, Chop. Let's cook. Since you started it, Chop, you had the first pick. If you want to put your pick in the parlay, you put your play. You give me the line. Okay, so it has to have. Let's just say Chop likes the Miami Heat tonight. He would say Miami Heat plus 3.5, and then he would say final, right? And then that would go in it. Okay. I just knew he heard you, that crazy mom. That's right. That's right. Dodgers is a good pick. Okay. Hey, listen, what I said now. Remember what I said? Put thing and then the line and then put final. Where are you going, Syntech? You at work? Okay. Hey, well, listen. Whenever I'm done with the video, just come back to watch it and go towards the end, and I'll have the parlay across the screen at the end. Okay? Is that fair? Just go to the end of the video. Marlins money line plus 1.5 final from my man Corenzo. Okay, fair enough. Him and Chop like the same thing. All right, so let's do that. Let's put Marlins, and we'll be generous with the line. Let's go plus 110. Marlins plus 110. And we'll go Corenzo. Let me look on YouTube. Yeah, I see it. My eyes are so bad. Yeah, you did. We'll put both of y'all in here, though. And Chop. Let me copy this real quick. All right, so we got the first one in there. Marlins plus 110 with Yuri Perez on the mound. My best bet, either straight up minus 140 or minus. Okay, you got to tell me, Jose. You got to tell me. Texas plus 155 final. All right, Lenny. Fair enough. Let's do it. Lenny likes Texas plus 155. I'm not a big fan because I'm a Glasnow or Glasgow, whatever his name is, fan. But I'm not talking to anybody off of anything today. You guys tell me what you got and we'll put it in here. That's got some good juice on it. with a good offense. And I do believe, hear me out on this, I do believe the Rays offense is going to miss Lowe or Lau or however you say his name. He's out for a couple weeks. I believe they're going to miss him in the middle of that lineup. I really do. Twins, Jays under. Yeah, I like that in Vama. I like the first 5 under in that one. Let's see. Somebody else had him one. I think somebody else put final behind it. Solomont likes Pirates plus 1.5 final. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Pirates plus 1.5. I need the line. Solomont. I can't put it in until you give me the line. Okay, Jose. Money line, Heat over and Marlins. Final. Okay, Syntech, lock it in for 300, baby. Good luck, buddy. I hope you hit it, man. I hope you hit it. Guys, I just want to say this, and again, this is not me trying to be somebody I'm not or uppity or anything like that, but I just want to say this, and I want you guys to listen. I don't recommend parlays, okay? I recommend straight plays. Having said that, for fun, we put together a parlay on here from time to time. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. Sometimes I'll play a parlay, but I don't recommend parlays on a daily, okay? I just want to put that disclaimer out there. Let's see. All right, fair enough. Solomon, let me look real quick. That plus 1.5 has got to be a little higher than that. Let me look. Pirates. Oh, yeah. I think that plus 1.5, see, because they're the favorites in that game. So that one's going to be high, Solomon. I don't think we can put that one in there. Let's do something a little different. Syntech, I think you should do what you think is best. How about that? I don't know your bankroll. I don't know your situation. All I know is when I bet, I have to pay for everything in this house. I have to pay for my vehicles. I have to pay for my insurance. I have to pay my mortgage. So every time I bet, my situation is different. Does that make sense? You probably have a full-time job. You're established, and this might be just some throwaway money for you. So I don't know. Having said that, I would tell you if you're looking to build a bankroll and do this to make income on a regular basis, parlays are not the way to go. Okay? If you're looking to have some fun and throw away a few dollars that you can afford to lose, yeah, parlays are fine. I hope that makes sense, man. And again, I'm not trying to sound like I'm smarter than anybody because I'm just a guy like everybody else, okay? You're looking to build a bankroll, I would tell you to play straight wagers. That's what I would tell you. What we do in here with these parlays are for fun. And if I put any money on them, it's very, very small. Yeah, that's high, Solomon. That's high. Because you always put a little more money on parlays and you have to, okay? Okay, Syntech, good luck, man. Listen, so another strategy with that, Syntech, if you really like parlays, let's just say we're on a football Sunday, NFL Sunday, and you like the Philadelphia Eagles, the Green Bay Packers, and the Dallas Cowboys. Let's say you played all 3 of them. I don't know your bankroll, but I'm just going to give round numbers, okay? Let's say you played all 3 of them for $100. So you laid $110 to win $100. Then maybe you would put a 3-team parlay together for like $30 or $40. Does that make sense? Maybe. But again, I'm not giving you advice on how to manage your bankroll, but to me, in the long run, 2 rules I have. I don't play a ton of parlays. I don't buy points ever. If you have to buy a point or a half a point, you don't need to bet the game. You don't need to bet, well, Mike, hey, it's -6.5. I'd really like to have that 7. You don't need to bet it. Don't bet the game. If you're catching Dallas Cowboys plus 6.5 and you really want that 7, then you probably don't need to bet that game. Right? And I get it. You're saying, well, a lot of times it'll end right there on 7. But how many times will it end on 8 or 9 or 10 or 11, 12, all the way up, and you've paid that extra 10%? It's mathematics. Use your brain. And I'm not being condescending. I hope you guys know me by now. I'm not that guy, I promise. Patronizing or whatever. But use your brain. Think about it. How many times does it have to hit on the number 7 for it to pay for itself when it's hit on the number 10, 12, 15, 20 the rest of the times? That makes sense? So you've paid an extra 10 cents of juice on these other games that you've lost just to get 1 or 2 pushes. It just makes no sense, guys. Miami's your city. Gotcha, Syntech. So I play parlays with $5 and 10 push. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, if you want to do that, fair. I'm just talking, I know you said 300, so 300 is a lot of money to some people. It's not a lot to some people. It's all relative. But I'm just, if you want my advice, there it is. Okay, fair enough, Syntech. Thank you, man. I hope you understand what I'm saying. All right, so we can't do Pirates plus 1.5. Everybody agree with that? That is we can't do that one, Solomalt. So let's try something else there. How about we throw in my first 5 bet? Everybody okay with that? Big Dreezy says Atlanta money line, Brewers money line, and Padres money line. What's up, Big Dreezy? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in. You like Atlanta tonight? Hey, listen, I was listening to Mitch earlier sing the praises of that young pitcher. So we'll see how he performs tonight, man. It should be a good game. Let me put my first 5 in this parlay real quick. It's the who is it? Twins and Jays. Twins and Jays under 4.5, first 5. And again, guys, play it if you want to. You don't have to. It's up to you. Oh, let me put my name behind it, I guess. Might be. Okay. Put this on the screen for you guys. Okay, fair enough. We'll do this one then. And again, there's 3-team parlay right there if you guys are interested in that. Oh, don't have to take it, obviously. Or you can take it. Totally up to you. I do like that Twins Jays under in the first 5. And I'll tell you why. The Twins have scored a grand total of 7 runs in their last 6 games. Guys, think about that for a second. They've scored 7 runs in their last 6 games total. When there's teams out there scoring 7 runs in an inning. Now, that's not to say they won't come out tonight and score 8 runs in the first 3 innings. They could. That's why it's called gambling, right? But what I try to do on a daily basis is put my money in the best possible situation. Just because, let's just say the Atlanta Falcons are playing the Georgia Bulldogs, since I'm here in Atlanta. Atlanta Falcons win every time, right? Right? There's no way Bulldogs would ever win. But there's no guarantees when it comes to sports betting, because when you're playing pros versus pros, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Having said that, what I try to do on a daily basis is put my money in the best possible situations. So that means I'm not going to go against a guy like a Shohei Ohtani when he's on the mound. And I forgot the Seattle pitcher's name again, and I love the guy. Or a Luis Castillo. I'm not going to go against them because they have dominant stuff. I'm not going to go, and no offense to Lenny, Lenny's my guy, but I'm not going to go against the Tampa Bay Rays or the Texas Rangers. I'm just not going to. Sure, one of them's going to lose tonight, but I'm going to try to put my money in the best possible situation that I can put it in on a daily basis, or even a game-by-game basis, if you will. And you'll see me, if I really like a card, I may come out with 3 plays in Major League Baseball. But like today, I only have 1 play. So I'm more about quality over quantity. Angels -1. Okay, DB, I'll get you in there, man. Don't like Atlanta too much. They had a big series. Bats might cool off for a day. Okay, fair enough. Let's get DB in here then. He likes the Angels. Let's see. Let me put a comma here. Angels -123. Daryl. I hope you don't mind me calling you DB, Daryl. There we go. Okay. So there's a 4-teamer for you guys. So again, I don't want to get on here week in and week out and preach or give my theories, because a lot of you guys probably don't want to hear that. You probably just want to come in and put together a parlay and move on with your life, right? But at the same time, hey, if we're going to do these things, let's work on getting better. Because I'll tell you, guys, I'll be straight up with you. I'll look you right in your eyes if you're looking into your computer screen or phone right now. I come from nothing, gentlemen. I come from nothing. I grew up in a trailer park. You understand me? I grew up in a trailer park. I had nothing. The only thing I had was my IQ and my athleticism. Okay, that's all I had. My dad died when I was 11 years old. My mom was an alcoholic, druggie, whatever you want to call her, you know. I had nothing. And if I can come from nothing to where I'm at now, you guys can certainly become successful sports bettors. I don't call them gamblers, sports bettors, sports investors, whatever you want to call it. And if you're smart enough and you put your money in the right situations on a daily basis, mathematically, it should all work out for you. But if you get cold and you start chasing and you start betting more money, you're going to lose. Listen to me. You're going to lose. But when you get hot, if you start betting a little more money, that's when you do it. Most people do it opposite. They'll get hot and they know that guy's got to pay them on Tuesday or whatever. Back in the day, they'll get hot. They'll sit on their hands. So when they were betting $100 a game, they'll go back to betting like $50 a game just to protect that profit. That's the opposite of what you do, guys. When you get hot, keep firing. You don't have to go up in money, but definitely don't go down. But when you get cold, sit on your hands. Be patient. Wait. You'll see me. I'll get cold. It's inevitable. It's coming. Just a matter of when. Right now, I'm white hot. Everything I'm touching is turning to gold. But a cold streak is going to happen at some point. I hope it doesn't happen until December, you know. But a cold streak is going to happen. But what you'll see me drop back with the number of plays. Okay? So I hope that helps. Sports better. That's right. Marlins dropped to plus 100. Okay, fair enough. Hey, they must be listening to us, Dreezy. They must be listening to us. Rod, what's up, baby? Reds money line, first 5 in the building. Rod Z. What's up, bro? How you doing, buddy? So anyway, that's my theory, guys. It's worked for me, and let me just tell you this little backstory real quick. So when I was in college, and I'm not going to go into too much detail because things weren't exactly legal back then, but I can tell you for a fact I've taken $50 and ran it up to $25,000 more than 10 times. More than 10 times. And I can also tell you on those same 10 times, I've lost every single bit of the $25,000 and had to borrow $50 to start again. I've done that when I was young. Many, many, many occasions. Many occasions. Because I had no discipline. Nothing was never enough. Okay? It was never enough. If I was up to 12,000, that wasn't enough. If I got up to 25,000, not enough. I wanted it all. Every single day, I wanted it all. I wanted everything. And in this particular profession, you can't have it all. They don't build those big places out there in the desert because we have it all. But if you'll use your brain and you'll think, and you'll put your money in the right positions each and every day, you can make a living doing this. I'm not suggesting it. I'm not saying quit your job. Do not do it. But work on yourself. Work on you. Work on you. Hey, Mike was doing good. My washer line just blew. Oh, gosh. That's horrible, Rod. That's horrible, dude. Look, one thing I can't do, and so this is what me and Michael Jordan have in common. I barely know where to put the gas in a car. I know nothing about vehicles, and I can't fix anything around the house. So Michael Jordan has those same 2 issues. So have you ever seen me and Michael Jordan in the same place? I mean, we may be the same guy because Jordan and I, neither one of us fix anything around the house, and we don't know anything about cars. I bet you are soaked, bro. I bet you are. Okay, so here's our parlay, Rod. We got Marlins, Texas, Twins and Jays under, first 5 that is, and Angels minus 123. That should pay out fairly well, guys. Somebody put it in the parlay calculator or whatever you guys want to put it in, and let's see what it pays. Somebody give me a payout on that thing, because we got a plus 155 in there. That should pay fairly well. Let me know what you guys see. And Rod, I'll tell you what, let's throw Rods in here too, because this will give us one more. Let's go. Okay, let's see. You got Reds. Let me look at the first 5 line on that Reds game for Rod. First 5 line for the Reds is Reds. Where are you, Reds? Plus 148. Okay, wow. So we got Reds plus 148, first 5, and that comes from Rod. And he's a pro. So let's see if the pro can deliver. All right, there it is, guys. There's a 5-teamer right there. There's a 5-teamer. Somebody put it in your parlay calculator or make a bet on it and let me know what that's paying out. That should have a pretty good payout. I tell you what, Invama, they had scored 17 runs in the first 2 games against the Dodgers. And then, of course, they blanked yesterday on getaway day against Kershaw. And if I don't know if any of you watched my write-up, I had the Dodgers yesterday on the run line. And on my first 5 video today, I put the write-up below there. So I hope you guys read that and kind of understood where I was coming from. Despite the Reds' offense being hot, that's why you pay an ace all that money. I mean, he has to win a noon game on a Thursday at the beginning of June when his team's on a 4-game losing streak. He has to. That's why he's paid all that money. And then he was going against a pitcher that was just absolutely been struggling. And then he got hit with a line drive. And anyway, go from there. But, those are the type of situations I want you guys to start zeroing in on. Okay? It's easy. It's easy to look at the games each and every day and just say, yeah, hey, Rays have a better team than the, Rockies. I'll take the Rays. But think deeper. Think deeper. What is the situation? How have the team been hitting lately? Who's on the mound? What is the mindset going into this game? It's a noon game. Think deeper. Don't just be on the surface with it. The Dodgers my team, but like that Reds team. So yeah, they are solid. Better than expected, right? And they just called up that rookie, De La Cruz. He's a switch hitting third baseman who can hit it. That's right. Okay, Daryl. I like it. Yeah, don't call me late for lunch either. I agree with you 100%, man. I really do. All right, guys, we've been on about an hour. I'm going to jump off here. Make sure you take advantage of my underdog game of the year. For those of you who don't buy picks, don't worry about it. No big deal. I still want you here. I mean, this is what it's all about. We're trying to build a family type atmosphere. I'll just be honest with you. I want to know everybody's names. I want us to get in here and pick some winners each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 o'clock Eastern. But for those of you who do look to a professional from time to time, okay, Donnie, thank you. Plus almost 3,500. Okay, so what's that? 35 to 1. 35 to 1. Not bad. Put $100 on it and win $3,474 at Bovada. And Rod's saying $10 pays $444. So that's a little better odds. He's got it at 44 to 1. Plus 4,500 on the score. Okay, there you go. Okay, so somebody just said earlier that I do a really good job with names. So let me see if I can do your name. Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. What where are you from? I would say the last name is Bossy. Ugraj Bossy. How's that? How'd I do, Ugraj? If I butchered it, man, I'm sorry. I tried my best. Yeah, absolutely. And I think, Rod, what he meant to put there was shop your books. Definitely shop the books. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. You garage bossy. Dude, I mean, that's not bad. That's a good, I mean, I feel like I might have nailed your name there, you garage. How did I do? Please tell me I did okay. And if I butchered it, I'm so sorry. But thanks for chiming in. I think that's the first time I've seen you and Donnie chat in here since we've been doing live shows. And I appreciate you guys, man. Thanks a lot. But if again, Major League Baseball underdog of the year goes tonight. And of course, my NBA best bet over at pickdogs.com. 10-3 in the NBA. And I, again, not being arrogant, but in many circles, I'm considered one of the greatest NBA handicappers of all time. Take it for what it's worth. Since I joined Pick Dogs, I'm 10-3 in the NBA, and those are all NBA playoff games. And the NBA playoffs are tough. So if you're looking for paid picks, you know where to grab them. If not, hey man, thanks. My brother's keeper. I've had a Joker's triple-double to all my. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yes, sir. Good luck. That sounds. Hey. Your garage bossy. I mean, I think I'm pretty close on that. You garage bossy. That's a beautiful name. Matter of fact, I wish my name was You Garage Bossy. I really do. I mean, Mike Davis. Can you be any more plain Jane than that? I mean, come on, man. Mike Davis? How corny and boring is that? Your garage bossy. Beautiful name. Beautiful name. All right, I'm going to jump out of here. Thanks, everybody. We had a good time. There's your parlay right there. Knock it out. And, yeah, Mike Davis. I don't know, Donnie. I mean, what's up with that? Very kind. Everybody's named that. What a plain Jane I am. Your garage bossy. I love that name, man. That's awesome. I'd love to know where you're from, your garage. If you might not can even understand me. A lot of people can't understand me, man, because I got that southern drawl, man. I apologize. All right, I'm going to jump out of here, guys. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate all of you. And, hey, good luck on the parlay. Good luck. I really like that Twins Jays under 4.5 in the first 5. And let's have some fun tonight. Let's hope this parlay hits. Good luck, guys. Yes, brother, you got it. I'm from India. See there? Your garage. I'm the man. I'm the man. Your garage bossy. Yes. Yeah, that's right, Corinzo. That's right. I love it, your garage. Perfect, man. All right, y'all be good. I enjoyed it. I'll see y'all Monday at 1 o'clock. Don't forget our videos that are loaded each and every day. Enjoy it, guys. See y'all. Your garage bossy. I nailed it. I nailed it.